Affordable living in America feels almost impossible these days. Housing costs keep climbing, rents are crushing, and everyday expenses stretch families thin. But across the country, there are towns that remain both cheap and livable. Safe streets, functioning schools, access to healthcare, and homes that don't cost a fortune. Today, we're counting down the top 10 U.S. towns that are dirt cheap but actually livable. Make sure to stay until the end to see which community takes the top spot, and don't forget to subscribe to Global Lens for more insights into the best places to live around the world. Chapter 1. Lincoln, Maine. In the northern reaches of Maine, tucked among thick forests and sparkling lakes, sits Lincoln, a town that proves rural life doesn't have to mean isolation. With 13 lakes within its boundaries, Lincoln is a paradise for anyone who loves fishing, boating, or simply enjoying calm water views. The affordability is what first draws attention. Average home values hover around $211,000, compared to a national median above $400,000. That means the dream of homeownership is alive here, and even properties with land are often within reach. Property taxes in Maine are moderate, and combined with relatively low utility costs, thanks to hydroelectric power and affordable heating options, Lincoln lets residents stretch their budgets further. The town has its own hospital and a reliable school system, giving it an advantage over many rural communities. Internet access is strong enough for remote work, an increasingly important factor for families and professionals. Restaurants may not rival Portland or Boston, but local diners and small family spots provide comfort food without city prices. Community spirit runs strong. Winters are long and snowy, but neighbors pitch in, helping dig cars out of snowbanks or sharing wood for stoves. Crime is nearly non-existent, giving Lincoln a reputation for safety that families find reassuring. For those willing to brave northern winters, Lincoln offers the rare combination of affordability, nature, and security. Chapter 2. Coshocton, Ohio. In the heart of Ohio lies Coshocton, a river town with roots in shipping and canals. While its industrial heyday has passed, the town has embraced history to fuel its present. The Roscoe Village Historic District is the centerpiece, with restored 19th century buildings, cobblestone streets, and shops that mix tourism with local pride. Homes are remarkably affordable. The average value is around $153,000, which is roughly 25% below national norms. For that, buyers often get well-kept homes with yards, far removed from the cramped conditions of metropolitan areas. Utilities, groceries, and healthcare run cheaper than average, making Coshocton especially appealing for retirees on fixed incomes or young families stretching their first paychecks. Downtown features antique shops, bakeries, and restaurants, including a surprisingly good Thai spot that has become a local favorite. Schools are stable, crime is low, and outdoor lovers have rivers and forests nearby for hiking, kayaking, and camping. Columbus, only an hour's drive away, provides access to major shopping, cultural institutions, and job markets without the burden of big city housing costs. Coshocton delivers the balance many are seeking: low prices, small-town safety, and convenient access to a larger urban hub. Chapter 3. Martinsville, Virginia. Nestled in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Martinsville is a comeback story. Once a center for textiles and furniture, it saw economic decline when industries moved overseas. Housing prices fell and stayed low, but the community adapted. Today, the average home costs about $132,000, a fraction of the national median. Martinsville has invested in expanding broadband to attract remote workers, improving healthcare services, and reviving its art scene. Murals brighten old brick buildings, galleries showcase local talent, and small businesses are opening downtown. Recreation is abundant, with lakes, trails, and rivers nearby. The town is also home to the Martinsville Speedway, one of NASCAR's most historic short tracks, giving it a unique cultural stamp. Schools are improving, crime remains low, and healthcare access is dependable with regional facilities in place. The cost of groceries, gas, and healthcare is consistently below the U.S. average. For families seeking affordability without total isolation, Martinsville offers both resilience and opportunity. Chapter 4. Bemidji, Minnesota. Known as the first city on the Mississippi River, Bemidji blends affordability with culture and natural beauty. Average home values hover near $213,000, but the lifestyle that comes with it feels much richer. The town is surrounded by lakes and forests, offering year-round recreation from boating and hiking to cross-country skiing and snowmobiling. Winters are long and snowy, but Bemidji is fully equipped with snowplows and infrastructure to keep life running smoothly. Downtown has a creative edge. Public murals decorate buildings, theaters host productions, and live music is a staple. The Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox statues have welcomed tourists since the 1930s, adding a quirky charm. Bemidji State University anchors the economy, providing jobs, cultural events, and youthful energy. Groceries, utilities, and healthcare are cheaper than in large urban centers, and crime remains low. Internet is reliable, making it attractive to remote workers who want affordability and access to nature. Bemidji combines practical living with cultural flair, proving that small towns can still feel vibrant. Chapter 5. Medina, Tennessee. In western Tennessee, the small town of Medina stands out for its stability. With only about 5,500 residents, it boasts a median household income of $94,000 per year for dual earners, unusually high for its size. Nearly 80% of homes are owner-occupied, which fosters long-term community ties. Homes average around $321,000. While higher than other towns on this list, it remains below the national median, and the housing stock is newer and better maintained than in many rural areas. Daily expenses such as food, energy, and healthcare run about 25% below the national average, meaning families save money on essentials. Schools are highly rated, crime is low, and families enjoy numerous parks and community events. Tennessee's lack of state income tax further boosts household budgets, making Medina especially attractive to working families. Instead of boutique coffee shops or endless breweries, the social fabric revolves around Friday night football games and community gatherings. Medina represents small-town America at its most solid, affordable, safe, and family-friendly. Chapter 6. Thief River Falls, Minnesota. Despite its dramatic name, Thief River Falls offers peace, affordability, and surprising infrastructure. Homes average around $200,000, and the town has more amenities than many places twice its size. The economy is anchored by manufacturing, including the Arctic Cat Snowmobile Company, and supported by education and healthcare. A regional airport offers flights to larger hubs, while broadband internet ensures compatibility with modern remote work. The town has well-rated schools, low crime, and strong civic pride. Winters are extreme, with snow piling high and temperatures plummeting, but residents embrace it through snowmobiling, ice fishing, and winter festivals. Groceries and utilities cost less than in major metro areas, and housing is plentiful. Thief River Falls is a great example of how a small Midwestern community can provide both affordability and modern livability. Chapter 7. Princeton, West Virginia. In the Appalachian Mountains, Princeton is a small town with big advantages. Homes average just $163,000, among the lowest on this list. Yet the town offers healthcare, education, and culture that many rural places lack. Once dependent on coal, Princeton has shifted to healthcare and education, stabilizing its economy. The town hospital provides reliable care, and nearby colleges supply jobs and cultural opportunities. Downtown has been revitalized with murals, art galleries, and cafes, bringing fresh life to the community. Residents enjoy festivals, live music, and access to outdoor adventures in surrounding state parks and the Appalachian Trail. Groceries and utilities are low cost, and crime remains minimal. People here are famously welcoming, eager for newcomers as West Virginia continues to lose population. Princeton is an overlooked gem, offering affordability with character and small-town friendliness. Chapter 8. Parsons, Kansas. If affordability is your top priority, Parsons deserves a close look. The average home value is just $79,000, making it one of the cheapest housing markets in the country. Yet the town maintains clean streets, functioning services, and strong community pride. Parsons was once a railroad hub, And while that industry has declined, the town remains supported by healthcare, education, and light manufacturing. A community college adds vibrancy, and civic life centers around parades, high school football games, and seasonal festivals. Groceries and utilities are cheaper than average, crime is low, and the pace of life is slow but steady. Parsons may not offer nightlife or luxury shopping, but it provides affordability, safety, and neighborly connections. For anyone seeking the lowest possible cost of entry into homeownership while still enjoying a livable environment, Parsons is an unmatched option. Chapter 9. Bloomfield, Iowa. In southeastern Iowa, Bloomfield captures the essence of small-town America. Homes average around $228,000, and most come with spacious yards where families can garden, keep pets, or simply enjoy outdoor space. Life in Bloomfield revolves around schools, churches, and the county fair. The annual fair is the highlight of the year, bringing the whole community together for rides, food, and competitions. Healthcare is provided by a local hospital and clinics, while a branch of Indian Hills Community College ensures ongoing access to education. Broadband expansion projects are improving digital access, and the local government is responsive, often composed of lifelong residents who know the town's needs personally. Costs for groceries, utilities, and gas remain below national averages, and crime is virtually non-existent. Bloomfield combines affordability, safety, and community spirit, offering a lifestyle that feels stable and welcoming. Chapter 10. Moberly, Missouri. At the top of our list is Moberly, Missouri, once nicknamed the Magic City during the railroad boom. Today, its magic lies in just how affordable and livable it remains. Homes average around $152,000, making ownership possible for families, retirees, and young professionals alike. Moberly's economy is steady, supported by education, healthcare, and small-scale industry. The town features a community college, a reliable hospital, and a park system that's surprisingly robust for its size. Infrastructure works, neighborhoods are clean, and residents feel safe walking at night. Its location, just 40 minutes from Columbia, gives residents easy access to a larger city for shopping, cultural events, or jobs, while preserving the affordability of a small town. Groceries, utilities, and healthcare costs remain comfortably below national averages, helping households save. Moberly represents the best of both worlds: low costs, safety, and functionality. It proves that affordable, livable communities are still possible in America's heartland. These 10 towns prove that in America, affordability and livability can still go hand in hand. From New England to the Midwest, communities exist where you can own a home, feel safe, and enjoy real quality of life without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching Global Lens. Subscribe for more explorations of affordable and fascinating places to live around the world.